Good morning. It is sourdough day today. That's not gonna give it to you. You're gonna be making some more sourdough. Okay. Also, advice on using avocado seeds. Ooh, that scared me. It's a little too hot. I like adding warm water to my starter when I'm feeding it to help it wake up, especially after it's been in the refrigerator for, this one's been in there for about 2 weeks. Oh, I added too much. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot to show you guys. My mom gave me some really cool quart jars. Look at this. Looks vintage, doesn't it? Like, it says New York 1776 to 1976, Fort Ticonderoga. I am pretty sure these jars, actually, now that I think about it, are from my Oma. That's cool. Super neat. My Oma, my mom's mom, they lived essentially on a homestead of South Dakota, on a couple acres, and my mom used to keep honeybees. My Opa did chickens, and my Oma did a lot of canning and gardening. I think this is from, I'm pretty sure, because this my mom gave this to me, and I'm pretty sure she got these from her mom, which is really cool. But look just how pretty it is. Anyways, I like to use these because it has the measuring on the side, and I can see how far my starter has grown since I fed it. I probably fed it a little too much, but you know, that's okay. It's going in a lightly warm oven with the light on for a few hours, and we'll see. I am finally putting up, oh, My curtain. Finally, I've been here for 2 years and I've had this curtain that I've been wanting to hang up in my room for, well, 2 years, and I'm finally doing it today. Okay. Look how bubbly she is. Actually, you can't probably see that from here. Look how bubbly she is. Time to get this starter going. Not starter, loaf. Okay. Oh, you. Ow. Stabbed myself with a kebab stick. Okay. Time to add the water and flour. Too hot. Okay. 353 grams of water. Okay, I'm going to be trying something different and using whole wheat and white flour combined. I know it will work and be fine, but I just don't have enough whole wheat flour, and I bought white flour last time I was at the grocery store, so that's what we're doing. you'll probably notice that I really didn't mix it very well, and that's because after I mix my starter with my flour and water, I let it go through an auto-lyse process, which is essentially where you just roughly mix it up, and then you let it sit. You let the dough sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and basically you want the water to work on absorbing all of that flour into the dough mixture before you can really start to, this is before I do my stretch and folds and add the salt in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it sit for about 30 minutes and I'll see you guys in a little bit. While I'm like in my room doing renovations, I guess. The light down here, can you see it? The light down here, this light right there, whoop. Whoa. I'm gonna hang it. We're gonna hang it on the wall right here, because it needs to be hung. I've got something that I'm gonna use and it's gonna be super easy. I'm excited, let's go. So funny story, I almost forgot to put the salt in my sourdough. So we're gonna do that right now before I forget again. It's looking pretty good. Hello, beautiful people. So it has been a couple days since we last spoke. Probably about a few seconds for y'all, but we're going to finish the sourdough that we started on Friday. It is now Sunday, which is fine, I think. It's been bulk fermenting in the refrigerator for the past almost 48 hours. Oh my gosh, that's a long time. And I've decided that instead of a loaf of sourdough, I'm gonna make bagels. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it out, make and shape the bagels, and then let them ferment on the, I don't want to do that because then they're going to lose their shape, actually. I don't know. We're going to, I think, hopefully I didn't mess this up by bulk fermenting in the refrigerator for a day and a half. We'll see. This is going to be an experiment. We might get some funky shaped bagels. So let's go. Well, we've got bubbles. That's a good thing. Boop. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I kind of want to leave it out. Oh, that's moving like it. I don't want to leave it out for too long because I don't want to risk over fermenting this. Granted, if I do, I'll just make focaccia. Oh, you know what? I need to wipe the counter off. Also, this is like my favorite tool. Is called a bowl scraper. And I just love it so much because it is so easy to get the dough out when you forget to flour the bowl. I think what I'm gonna do is definitely rehydrate that middle. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into the parts and let it ferment like that, I think. How many? I think 8 to 10 maybe? Look at these nice bubbles. Oh my gosh, that's how you know when it's bubbling like, look at that. When it's bubbling like that, that's how you know that it's like fermented. So my guess is this is not gonna need very long on the counter. Also, if you didn't know, oh, I hope these are even. If you want more sour, keep it in the refrigerator longer. Somehow that makes it more sour. Okay, I'm gonna wet my hands and then shape these little guys. Ah! That was close. I just had a little fly almost land, a little gnat or something, almost land on my dough. Not in this household. The devil is a liar. little miniature loaves. After doing that, and like, because with sourdough you really want to wet your hands in the shaping process and in the stretch and fold process to help kind of keep the dough from sticking to your hands. And I just want to show you on my tripod. Oh my gosh, look at this sourdough. I just cleaned the handle off, but there was dough all over this as well. Oh my gosh. How to spot a homesteader. How to spot a homesteader sourdough baker without telling you. Anyways, so these are, they're there. Look, they're gonna rest and rise like that for about an hour. I'm gonna keep an eye on these since I'm like not really sure on the resting time and the rising time since they've been in the refrigerator for so long. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them, but I'm gonna at least an hour, and then I'm gonna like make the little bagel shape, and then apparently you boil them and then bake them. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we are back quicker than expected because I nearly forgot to put the holes in them. Because apparently, after a quick research and chat with my friend, you do that after 20 minutes and letting them rest in the shape after you cut them, which I've done. So we're gonna make the holes, and then they'll do their large rise. So. Couple hours. I'm about to take these out of the fridge and then we can start. I did have them out for a couple hours and then I got stuck doing something and I didn't want them to overproof. I think they might have overproofed. So I stuck them in the fridge. So it says to boil them 30 seconds each side in a thing of honey water. I don't know, I put salt and honey in there, and then we're just gonna see how it goes, I guess. I do need to adjust the holes. Oh my gosh. I really honestly kind of think they are overproofed. But if I've learned anything about baking, they should be fine. They might just be a little flat, but I think the hardest thing about baking sourdough and just making anything bread related, sourdough related, is the waiting. There's so much waiting involved, like so much. Even in this process, I'm sitting here waiting for the water to boil. So much waiting. If I have learned anything about sourdough, it has taught me to be more patient. More patient. Like even this whole process of like, it's literally, I started this on Friday. And there's been more waiting around than there has actual like labor involved in this. Ooh, water is boiling, so it's time to go. Oh man, these These are definitely over fermented. Okay. This is one of the most stressful things I've ever done. Oh my gosh. Baking should not be this stressful, but I'm stressing. It's okay. These are the wonkiest looking bagels I've ever made. Oh man. These better be so good. Last one in the boiler, and then they get baked for 20 minutes at 425. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, all the bagels are safely. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how loud that was. All the bagels are safely out. When I tell you, those are the wonkiest bagels. Those are the wonkiest bagels. You know what? That's fine. They look handmade, and that's because they are. This is the result of my chaos. It just looks like chaos, in my opinion. These are gonna be good. I'm waiting on the oven to heat up, and then they'll cook. Bake. I'm excited. I might try one tonight. Actually, no might about that. I will try one tonight. I've decided to do half of them. Everything bagels. I'm so excited. Also, I didn't even show y'all. Look at my plant that I have finally hung up. Did you know, well, that one's not looking too good, but you can sprout you can grow a tomato plant from a cutting. Did you know that? I didn't. I learned that recently. Cool beans. Okay, I'm gonna put these in the oven because it's heated now. And we're gonna have some bagels soon. Look at how I'm excited to taste them. They don't look the prettiest, but I think they turned out way better than I thought they would have. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have some dinner, making an egg bagel sandwich with a slice of leftover pizza because I'm just that. It's a midnight rainstorm, and I love this so much. Actually, it's not even a rainstorm, it's a thunderstorm.